This is Delhi. Please stand by for our next program. This is All India Radio. Welcome tomorrow. All India Radio, in collaboration with Vigyan Prasar, presents the science serial Welcome Tomorrow, based on myriad facets of artificial intelligence. Time now to listen to the 32nd episode entitled A True Friend.
You are well aware that we have to take a decision in the next 2 days at this conference taking place on planet Vikeshi. You all will agree that the inhabitants of planet Medini attacked the citizen of planet Achla using nanorobots that ultimately caused climate change on Achla.
Agreed, Central. This attack on Achla began 110 years ago and many people lost their lives. This is a grave crime.
Yes, I too feel that the citizens of Medini have committed a grave crime. They are responsible for this genocide. And if such humans exist, then they should have wiped out to ensure the future of humanity.
Are you suggesting that we wipe out all the Medini just to punish a few who have erred?
Exactly. It is my opinion that this thought process characterizes the entire human civilization.
What is it that you really want to say, Gaurav?
Well, I have been studying human behavior for a very long time, and I have found that in the last few centuries, traits such as envy, greed, violence, etc. have become rampant. Okay, so today there is hardly any difference between man and machines, and we have no complaints about the machines, the robots, bionics, androids, etc. Think about it. Hundreds of years ago, when humans designed machines capable of thought, well, the machines triumphed over all these negative human traits, didn't they? But
Gaurav, surely you are not suggesting that we punish all the inhabitants of Medini.
No. Certainly not, Central. I am not saying that we should punish all the inhabitants of Medini. I am just saying that this is a collective problem of all humankind and we should eliminate it universally.
What are you saying, Dr. Gaurav?
I am saying that these negative traits have become systematic in all humans. Of course, these can be rectified. However, it is difficult to change human thought process. There is only one way to eliminate greed, anger, mistrust, etc. And that is annihilate the very source of these negative traits. That is why I believe it is time to wipe out the entire human civilization. And that includes me as well. Now both Central and Sunita are capable of carrying out this process. Hence, we may take a decision right now.
But we cannot. Rather, do not wish to take such a decision. This is because ever since the evolution of artificial intelligence, machine learning, or even deep learning, technology has had but one goal, that of the conservation of human life. To be honest, our entire existence is due to human intervention. We cannot betray the human civilization. What do you say, Sunita?
Dr. Gaurav, you're a good friend of mine. You're aware that thanks to technology, we have overcome the fear of death. This is because we have safely archived and conserved memories, values, etc. in entity. These are inserted into the next generation. Thus, I feel we need to think of some other punishment like...
No, Sunita, Central. Look, I am not mad. Sunita, I consider you a true friend. I have family too. My forefathers toiled hard to make machines more human. And I speak as a scientist when I say that it is time to free the universe of all humans. This is because despite the many wonderful traits, human beings are also custodians of innumerable negative ones too. And the more they spread, the more will the universe be burdened by these negative traits.
We can find a solution, can't we?
Alert, demolishers! Alert! Dr. Gaurav is unwavering in his intentions. He may be arrested. Demolishers!
No, Central, no, don't do this, please. I understand, Gaurav. No, Central.
Alert, demolishers! Alert! Arrest Dr. Gaurav and Director Sunita immediately. Demolishers!
No!
Act now!
No!
Demolishers!
No!
Act now! Demolishers! Act now!
You can't do this. Isn't it necessary that human beings are controlled? That all the negativities, all the unwanted actions and schemes be shut down once and for all? No, humanity must be ended. Do not stand in the way of this eventuality.
What are you saying, Dr. Gaurav? You cannot wipe out all of humanity. Besides, you are a human being too. And yet you are calling for the elimination of all humans. Why are you saying this?
I will tell you, Sunita. However, for all that you resemble humans in looks, you are a machine after all, aren't you? Why do you want the humans to survive? Have they treated you well? Do you humans treat each other ethically?
You haven't grasped the matter at all. Gaurav, it was never about man or machine. The difference between human and machines was wiped out about 400 years ago, in 2040 to be exact, when technology such as artificial intelligence and machine learning etc. became widespread.
So you say that we should not activate the program to destroy all humans. You do know that if we are to be saved, we need all humans to be annihilated. You have the code. You are my true friend. Yet, why do you disagree with me?
Gaurav, you are thinking like a human being, and so am I. Although we are light years away from planet Earth and have been living on planet Vikeshi for 170 years. To tell the truth, you were born here. Gaurav and I am part of the first batch that set out from Earth on a spacecraft about 200 years ago.
Sunita, I remember all this. Birth, life, death have no special significance anymore. We have been liberated from this cycle for ages by artificial intelligence that has made our memories eternal, isn't it?
Yes, I am the consciousness of Sunita, a person who died nearly 350 years ago. But yes, her memories did not die. Her consciousness is alive. That is why even if a person's body perishes, the consciousness that characterized that person still persists.
Ah, Sunita, where do you suddenly disappear to? Sometimes. I know all this. Why me alone? Any person born on planet Vikeshi knows this because the memories are infused via a central unit. However, now that the central unit has become a foe because
we are imagining a new human, a brand new type of human being who will not be a product of AI or genetic engineering, a new human who will be free of all shackles and able to think independently and freely. Once upon a time, human beings were restricted on Earth. But today, there are over 60 planets in the cosmos where there are human habitations. And there are hundreds of explorer crafts ferrying 5 to 6,000 humans across space in search of new planets to be colonized. But
despite of having so much, our lives are so very empty, so bereft, incomplete almost despite the fact that we have achieved so much. We have bridged the divide between humans and machines. We have every convenience, yet there is struggle that cannot be denied. Yet, humans are fighting with each other. Even today, there are so many differences. That is why I say we need to root out and annihilate the basic humans.
But does that mean you hold humans responsible for this conflict?
Look, Sunita, the entire artificial intelligence was based on human data. So this was destined to happen. Singularity happened. Everything became machine dependent. But conflict did not end. That is why the root stock of humanity has to be eliminated.
And what will you do with the memories associated with them? And what about artificial intelligence? The basis on which is human values and memories. What about me? I think the way humans do. I feel the same way. I wish to remain alive. Can we truly exterminate everything? Destroy the system entirely?
Sunita, now we exist in this electromagnetic bubble. But soon this will be discovered and we will not be able to conclude our task. We need to plant this virus that is an effective break on all life and living systems in the planets. We are interconnected, all creatures and machines. Just one effort on your part and everything can be destroyed.
Then life will be recreated anew, totally novel. Life will be generated again, afresh. Isn't this what you mean? Yet, Gaurav, can there be life without some struggle, some turbulence?
Look, Sunita, you are extremely powerful. You have been empowered enough to destroy all human life on all planets. You and other machines such as you are the custodians of the entire known history of mankind. You are the one who totally understands humans and human life. Now that the threat of destruction is impending upon you and me, why are you dithering? It is time to launch human civilization in an entirely new way. And you sided me on this. That too in front of Central Unit.
What was our plan?
You are joking now. Don't you know that the planet Medini was inhabited by humans has launched an attack on a sister planet, planet Achala? They deployed nanorobots that slowly but surely disturbed the climatic conditions, such that conditions there are just about the same as was on the planet Earth about 400 years ago.
But we aren't these the same nanorobots that had ameliorated the climatic conditions on Earth?
Why are you acting so naive when you know everything? All I am saying is that humans are killing humans. I am drawing your attention to the murder of humanity. Imagine how many people died in Achala because of climate change.
Died? You do know that their consciousness lives on. All memories are conserved.
Yes, I know all this. But to murder someone in today's time and space? Mind you, this is murder not of individuals alone, but genocide on a planetary scale. Why?
You are aware that the citizens on Medini were always a dissatisfied lot because life on that planet was difficult. Resources on Medini were scarce as compared to those on Achala. The inhabitants of Medini attacked Achala to secure a better future for their generation next.
I get that, okay? But the issue is that attacking another just so that you can survive is a reflection and a continuation of the same petty and selfish thought process that I cannot tolerate. You share my views too. You were not wrong either. All we wanted to do was to uproot this thought process and finish it for good. You machines can create humans easily by fabricating artificial DNA and inserting all the virtues you want.
It is not us, machines, but you. Humans who can do everything. We, machines are, but the means to an end. Think. So many clones were made using progressive humans or those with scientific temper as the template. But what was the result? Did humanity change its way of thinking? Was there a decline in negative traits such as greed, anger, trickery or jealousy? No,
these negative traits could not be eliminated in humans. That is why I say that the entire system has been corrupted. We have to destroy the artificial neural network on which the entire artificial intelligence is based. Then a new seed will germinate. A new system will blossom. A system totally divorced from trickery of any kind. It will be filled with hope. Life will be simple, straightforward, decorated with smiles, and laughter will ring out from every corner.
And all this happened despite AI, machine learning, deep learning, etc. We succeeded in making designer babies. We took humankind to the zenith of development by deploying AI, genetic engineering, nanotechnology, and deep learning. Yet, despite all these achievements, did mankind change? Did the thought process change?
Exactly. That is exactly what I am saying, Sunita. We had such dreams for the development of humankind, such hopes. We dreamed of an ideal world. Yet, what did we get? You are witness to the changes that have come about in the last 400 years. I know it very well that 400 years ago, when work was going on AI, machine learning and deep learning, say in 2021 or 2022, there was such resistance to it. However, thanks to machines, we colonized other planets.
Just reach other planets? Machines are fulfilling every human need. Irrigation needs are met using a very amount of water. That too on skyscrapers. Don't forget the daily rush to collect fresh vegetables and fruits from the moon. That was once a distant dream for humanity. Let's not forget the growing demand of vegetables and spinach from Mars because of their enhanced iron content. Look back to 2021 and recall the days of struggle over energy resources. All of Earth agonized over how to sustainably meet the energy needs. And today, on many planets, they are making hydrogen fuel from atmospheric air. Others are employing nanorobots to make electricity by using radio waves. Electricity from salt is an almost obsolete technology. Now, although we are still making electricity from water and
How people used to think about 4G, 5G all the time. Huh?
right.
And now, all you have to do is think and the message reaches. You know, bee contact or brain contact.
Yes.
This was the so-called telepathy of the ancient times. Food security, energy security, safe homes. Once upon a time, 3D printing took care of building houses. Now, with the help of nanotechnology, all you have to do is think it and the house is ready. And why do I think about just houses? It is the same for forests and deserts. You can make anything at all. This is terraforming technology that has allowed human beings to colonize so many planets.
Gaurav, this is nothing. Remember how people on Earth were so troubled by pollution? The use of ionizer technology changed all that. It even got rid of diseases, not just pollution.
And you remember what was that? Corona.
yes.
Wasn't it? And also Ebola, Nipah and who knows what else. All gone now.
Just think about that. People needed vaccination. There were genetically modified organisms or GMOs, for example, bananas, that served as vaccines. If you ate such genetically modified fruits, you did not need vaccination. Of course, now we know how to activate those microbes that help boost our immunity and fight pathogens.
I often reflect on how actual treatment consists on treating what is inside the body. And people in those days spent their energy on vaccines, medicines and whatnot. But Sunita, by that time they had started talking about epigenesis, hadn't they?
Yes, indeed. And in doing so, we came to understand that by regulating our environment, food habits, and most importantly, our thought processes, we could manipulate the genetic material. Then, AI began to work on epigenesis. See, meditation also has an effect by stimulating certain brain centers. So, AI began to manipulate that. As a result, there was surge in positivity. And yet,
mistrust began to flourish again. People began to hatch schemes against one another. Skirmishes began afresh. Diseases reappeared. Relationships cracked along fractured lines.
Then a secret mission was initiated.
Secret? I am an expert on technology and human behavior. That is why Central Unit called me for discussion on the future of humanity. And now, secret mission is this, about which I know nothing.
Very few know about this secret, Gaurav. It is an AI-based program that endeavors to discover the nature of negativity. Why are humans riddled with mistrust? Why is so much jealousy, irritation, greed, and selfishness? This research went on for many years and laid bare a startling fact.
What? Startling fact?
Dr. Gaurav, M. Board Sunita, you are surrounded. We are very close. We order you to remove the obscuring clouds of EMR, or else we will remove it ourselves and track your exact location. It will be best if you surrender voluntarily. Dr. Gaurav, M. Board Director Sunita, beware. We are close by.
That was a close call. It appears Central Unit has put out a district level alert for us. I say that before they catch us and activate the nanobots circulating in our bodies to put us to sleep or capture our memories, let us activate the code to wipe out the humans. Before my existence is wiped out and I plunge into eternal darkness, tell me what was that startling fact discovered by the secret mission? I really want to know. What is behind that negativity that characterizes humans?
Gaurav, this is a good time to tell you about the finding, because after this maybe you will not have the opportunity to learn about it, nor will I have the chance to share it with you.
Come on then. So tell me, Sunita, tell me.
By collating all data,
Yes.
it was found that...
Surround this house from all sides.
Huh?
Aim radio guns at the door. Deploy diffusers. Quick! Surround this house. Surround this house.
We are surrounded, Sunita. Can we energize in time?
Yes, just hold on to your belt. Here goes.
Saved. We are saved. Sunita, our signatures have been tracked. We have a maximum of 10 minutes. So tell me quickly about that startling fact.
Yes, Gaurav. You know that we can remove bead memories from the brain?
Yes.
So much so that erasing memories had become a fad.
Correct.
That is when it was discovered that, like weeds that spread profusely, negativity too has a tendency to spread. Negativity is present everywhere in the universe. For example, you have matter and you have antimatter. You have happiness and you have sadness. And similarly, with positivity, you have negativity. This is when AI began to appreciate the importance of spirituality, and the importance of epigenesis became apparent. There are forces in the universe that fan the flames of negativity. Negativity seems to exert a huge influence on our mind, inordinately so.
Oh, is that so? Perhaps that is why we cannot always keep negativity at bay, despite our best efforts.
This is the crux of human life. Science talks about hope. The negativity that surrounds us can kill us. That is why we must liberate ourselves of all negativity and go forward in life.
So, Director Sunita, what are you saying is that all the negativity present in humans is encompassed by the universe, but humans alone can emerge victorious over this by transforming it with positivity?
Not quite, Gaurav, but it is true that humans have the power to transform negativity into positivity. Despite all the tremendous advances in technology, humans have not allowed anyone to assume ascendancy over their thought processes. We must repose our trust on this human trait. I have spent hundreds of years with human beings, and I know that despite all the fabulous advances in artificial intelligence-based technologies, we are yet to unravel all the layers of the human brain. Till we do so, we must rely on positive thoughts to help us find solutions to our problems and to continue our efforts to create an ideal human being.
Yes, you are correct. You are correct, Sunita.
Thank you.
How did I ignore the power of the human brain? It is correct. We can change every negative thought into a positive one by using the power of our mind. Oh, but what are we to do? The demolishers are hot on our heels.
Yes.
Who will reason with Central? Oh dear, what have I done? And you are in danger because you tried to save me.
Nothing will happen to you, Dr. Gaurav.
Huh?
How did you think we could destroy a person of your intelligence? We were confident that your conscience was alive and that in view of logic and facts placed before you, you would understand the reasons and also agree with our conclusions.
Central. Thank you. Thank you, Central.
No, Dr. Gaurav. Don't thank me. Thank Director Sunita. She was confident that you would see the error of your ways and sent me a mental message. I am present as a silver of consciousness in all of you. See? The demolishers' vehicle are broadcasting their message using my voice. Yet even I don't know my exact spatial location. This is what you humans have created. I'm integrated with every thought, every rational impulse of yours. We will sit together and come to a final decision about Medini tomorrow. Director Sunita has proved to be a true friend to you. I appreciate the fact that you have a true friend who cares about your well-being. I congratulate you on this friendship. Well, now you two are free to go.
Thank you, Central. So, you were in constant contact with Central, huh?
Yes.
You are truly powerful. Thank you, Sunita.
No problem, Gaurav. Central has appreciated our friendship, and here you are introducing an element of formality into it. By thanking me, let's go home.
All right, my powerful friend Sunita. But before we do, I have heard that there is a new drink that has arrived from Earth. It is called coffee. You mixed it with a little milk or water and stir it with some sugar. I understand it is a tasty brew.
Is it Arabica or Robusta?
Well, I had quite forgotten that my friend Sunita is a custodian of all knowledge. So, please, make me a cup of coffee, please.
See how human beings have succeeded in placating me into performing one more task.
But it is good and a positive task.
Yeah.
Welcome tomorrow. You are listening to the 32nd episode of the science serial produced by All India Radio in collaboration with Vigyan Prasar. The title of the episode was A True Friend. This episode was scripted by Dr. Anurag Sharma, transcription by Sukanya Datta, concept and coordination Dr. Nakul Parashar and Dr. Beerendra Kumar Tyagi. This episode was directed by Pankajpati Pathak, and assistance in production was by Abdul Ahad. The participants were Nikhil, Deewan, Nitin, Bhasin, Pragya and Jaideep Singh. Do stay tuned. Here are the 2 questions for you. The lucky listener will get an attractive prize from Vigyan Prasar. The first question is, explain the meaning of multi-planetary species. And the second question is, in today's episode, what does the writer want to convey about the AI and modern society? So you can send in your answers by simple post to this address. The address goes like this: Science Serial, Welcome Tomorrow, Vigyan Prasar, A50 Institutional Area, Sector 62, Noida, 201309. Well, you can also write to us on our email ID, radio@vigyanprasar.gov.in. Do write your full name and address along with the answers. And yes, if you send us our questions which gets included in our program, you will get a prize from Vigyan Prasar for that too. So do not hesitate to write to us, even if it is a simple query. We will be back again with our next episode of the Science Serial, Welcome Tomorrow, same day, same time next week. Till then, goodbye. This broadcast came to you from All India Radio, Delhi.